Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, as always, Mr. Yuck, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, MrYuckForever, all one word. And thanks for tuning in to Alliance Battles Part 4. And if you haven't checked out my other Part 1, 2, or 3, make sure you go ahead and check those out. So we're just gonna keep on rolling right along. In case you're wondering about my record, I'm keeping track of it with the amount of dog tags that I've earned. So if it looks like I have somehow earned over 400 dog tags before my next battle, obviously somehow in there I did get a loss, which that hasn't happened yet. And currently at 11-0 on my streak here. Still looking for the first person that's gonna take me down. And it can happen at any battle, you know, just not being prepared, or keeps dropping you tear gas, and the guy does have iron lungs. Luckily, none of these guys, I think, so far, even when I have tear gas, have had iron lungs, you know. Getting pretty lucky, and a lot of the bases not too difficult. So we're gonna start off with Knight here. A lot of barrels out here. A lot of barrels. Spread out pretty well. And I kind of like when people have paratroopers. Especially with a lot of barrels. It can help pop a lot of those barrels, which I really like. I really like paratroopers in this sort of front design of a base when the enemy has them. So pop a couple extra because of those paratroopers on the top side. Doesn't look too daunting. I see no veterans. So we know veterans ain't rushing a truck. We know they're not in cover. Doesn't mean they can't come out of the HQ. See a bunch of mercs. Mercs, riots, and rocketeers. So, you know, I'm just thinking, yeah, this is gonna be an easy win, you know. I just don't think that setup is gonna devastate my army. I just can't see it happening. So well played on the initial queue up and the rally back. Drops us another rally flag. And we're pretty close at 45. Obviously we're at 43, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save this rally. I'm thinking, you know, there's no reason to rally back right now. Maybe we can take out this bottom one. Now that rocketeer doesn't see the top rocketeer. His range is probably just out of range of this. So that's the main thing we're gonna want to get rid of on this engagement. And like my video where I talked about where you can use the rally flag to rally forward, I do not want my troops really focused too much on any of those bottom things. Rally flag runs out a little bit earlier than I wanted to. I wanted my guys to get a little bit further around that initial choke point, and then I should have rallied. So I rallied a little bit early, but no big deal. No big deal. Everything went off without a hitch. You know, like I said, he's got mercs, riots, and rocketeers. So after the first two riots or rocketeers went down, pretty easy. I'm thinking, you know, I got an extra focus fire. You know, why not rack up some extra points here? Just gonna mow through all of this. And there's nothing left. I don't really have too much else to say about that base. Nothing really stopping you from just having your chuck queue up. Pretty much just a single layer. Difficulty on that has gotta be a 1. Gotta be 1. Just nothing really just stuck out where I was like, oh my gosh, this is super OP or anything. So easy win right there for the setup that I'm rolling with. So I jump right into the next battle. And still rocking along on the win train, man. Is it Ool Foo? We're looking for Ool Fool or Foo to stop me. 12-0. And one thing I'm just kind of wondering is, now that I've settled down, you know, I talked about getting the nervousness out on the last video. Cause I'm feeling real confident, you know. I'm feeling real confident, and I noticed as well, like, a lot of people are going for that win, you know. A lot of people are deploying vets too, and so if I get lucky and I catch some of these bases off guard, where they don't have very many vets, or their vets ain't triple chevron, that just goes in my favor, especially since I'm deploying all veterans every time. So on one side, you're going in blind. You have no idea what perks he's got on any of their units, and if you're not like constantly playing, or you haven't ran into any of these guys and you don't remember their base, you have no idea what you're in for. But what's going good for the attacker is the fact that the defenders are deploying all their veterans a lot of the times as well. So I'm catching like countless bases, it seems like, with not full veterans, a 10 triple chevrons. You know, that's what I run into a lot of the time. Whether I'm facing like Daniel 666 Garcia, or any of those guys, or Ego, you know, typically those guys are gonna have just 10 veterans, all triple chevron. So I'm like looking at that. Ooh, did that hit me? I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that one got my truck. That one barely missed. I'm like, huh. I'm like, this thing's absolute. Yo, just finish this. I'm like, okay. So I got those toxic barrels down there. And still, this is before patch 2.32. Obviously, this guy knows about the sandbags, right? Like, my truck's going nowhere. It could be there for the rest of the time. For the next 6 minutes and 38 seconds, it's going absolutely nowhere. It ain't gonna get rid of all those sandbags. But got 2 rally flags, which is great. So I've seen this trick before. I'm gonna try to do the old rally flag in through a wall. Now, normally this is a cheap technique, but that sniper tower really serves no purpose. And just while I'm summoning up troops, might as well give it a go. And to be honest, I think I've only used it like once before this. And a guy that's in my clan now, before I was in that clan, he used to use that technique on my base all the time. When walled sniper towers like literally stopped your truck. And so I'm like, screw it. You know, this guy has 2 random sniper towers. Hey, it's gonna earn me some bonus munitions, and I need to queue up more heavy units anyway. So I got a lot of heavy units right now. Stuff looking good. The guy has nothing on his front side to stop me from doing that, or from grunt spamming all the barrels. So I'm hoping that I can pop these barrels. If not, it's like my firebomb can get rid of it. It's like screw it, you know. Not gonna be able to overlay. I only got 1 aerial right now. $45 troops right now. Very little grunts, you know. Really heavy on the units. Do my first decoy out in the front. Ooh, and that focus fire right there. That's absolutely devastating. Using that focus fire to target that back and then have all of that spray damage wipe out a 5 sandbag of snipers. Ooh, that's absolutely devastating. I mean, we got extra focus fires, rallies, a little bit of a HQ KO, and that base design, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to give that a 1 on difficulty right there out of 10 for all the reasons I just mentioned. Lost no veterans. It can't stop me on a grunt spam the pop barrels. Single layer, you got too many dudes on single sandbags like the 5 snipers. You gotta at least spread those out a little bit more. That single focus fire just absolutely devastated that. Just too easy, man. And so on that attack, yo, that's gonna bring us to a record 13-0. And is it FOMG 1? Something like that, man. And he's the next up here. Now, in a base design like this, I actually really prefer when they have all these barrels out there. I love when they put a bunker out there. I mean, I'm not really sure the rhyme or reason behind it. I mean, I guess they're thinking, you know, hey, that'll stop a grunt spam. But this guy's got commandos and a bunker out there with a mortar shooting it, and it's like, yo, that's gonna take down a lot of bunkers and paratroopers, right? And paratroopers. And I was just talking about how I love that. So this guy's got all 3 combinations to pop bombs early. And sometimes you see me just using grunts. This time I went with a grunt and a sergeant. Kind of want that bonus accuracy and damage against these initial commandos. And some people have asked, you know, damn, you know, you always use sergeants, you know, do you really think they're that good? And I think they are, man. With minimum wage, once you completed their medal, I'm pretty sure that gives they're cheaper. I mean, at 104 on a cost, you can't go wrong there. And having rapid deployment, they're just so OP. And personally, I think it's about a 10% damage, 10% accuracy increase. And so I'm thinking, yo, I really want to get rid of the bombardiers that are going to be trying to shoot through the crack in the wall first. I'm thinking those are going to be the most devastating. I know those guys are going to be able to target me before the upper bombardiers are going to be able to. Not very many bombs left. Looks like it's time to queue up. And, oh, I hear it. That's going to suffer no damage to my veterans. Now, if I would have had, like, triple chevron snipers trying to attack this base, and those bombardiers hit me, that might have absolutely pooped on my my veteran squad, you know. And that's just another reason why I love the commandos. They're just so tanky. So I'm thinking, okay, well, that's probably the most devastating group. Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can get rid of these bombardiers. That one's stumbling so hard he can't even get back to the sandbag. I want to check, see what he's got in the back. Guys are too close up to the corner of the rock. My guys are going to be able to look through there, including that sniper tower. So stuff is looking pretty smooth, I might say. I decided to test out tear gas. Tear gas is going to work on those snipers. Now we'll go ahead and use a decoy. Those bombardiers can see the snipers. That is really going to help us out. Now, I don't want those bombardiers to keep stunning me on the corner, so definitely want to try to get rid of those. Got the sniper tower down at the back. Not very many snipers left. No bombardiers. Gonna lock down the bunker and the commandos. It's like, screw it. Doesn't even really matter. Almost positive I got the 3 stars. Stuff went really smooth. My score is really high right now. Base difficulty on this one, I'm gonna have to give it probably about a 3. These sandbags not spread out very good, especially the back one with the snipers, and I could target multiple sandbags with a single decoy. It just wasn't very strong overall. Lost 3 veterans. I definitely have to go with the 3. Hey, and if you liked the video, yo, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Please leave a comment and stay tuned. There's plenty more battles yet to come to see if my win streak will be snapped by anyone. Thanks for watching, guys. Yuck out.